Hey guys, my name is Marco. Right now, I look a little bit different, but it's whatever. I know the background's a little bit different. Every video that I make is always going to be different. I was trying to get like a little sunset feel type of video, I guess. I don't know. That's my train of thought. I know probably doesn't look the greatest, but whatever, right? There's more light, more weird lighting. But yeah, on this video, what I want to talk about, first of all, one of the things I hate is when I grab something I know I'm gonna use, I put it somewhere and then I just forget about it. Like also right here, I get like a small little piece of hair when I put on a hat, and I hate that, and it gets really annoying. So there's that. But yeah, on this video, I want to talk about E3, more specifically Microsoft. Whatever happened yesterday, which it was great and amazing, and I loved. I loved it. I thought it was good. It's not the best, didn't blow me away. If they would have shown more like IPs that were like more blown out, like really graphical games, and they would have showed like Scarlet, that would have been great. But no, they didn't show the concept, they don't show the name, which we kind of knew was kind of like a Scarlet, that was like going to be the name. Kind of knew that, like I knew that, so I was like, eh. So they talked about it, how like amazing, talk about a few little specs on it, but didn't show the concept itself, and also it didn't really show certain things, just like what PlayStation did. Like PlayStation showed quite a few things and Xbox didn't show. Just talked about, I don't know. There's that. So the first game that came up, and by the way, these are games that I found myself that were really interesting. I know there were a lot of games that came out, but these are the ones that I found really, really interesting. So the first one is called Bleeding Edge. Is basically, it's not an Overwatch clone, but it's more like inspired by Overwatch and the idea of it. This game got leaked, like the footage, the logo and stuff like that. But other than that, which it sucks because it's like, oh my god, what is this game? It's like, oh, it's this. People are like, we know about this game. Exactly. So yeah, I do like Overwatch. I mostly like the characters on Overwatch. The actual game itself, I think is okay, just because I'm more of a single player guy. I'm not so much a multiplayer or online. I respect it, but nonetheless, Bleeding Edge looks cool, looks interesting. There's no like gun sort of mechanic thing. It's more like combat. So that's really great. I don't know, can't remember if I found the gameplay that this showed. I don't know if it was first person or third person. I don't know. But yeah, this game was really interesting. The second game is Ori, the Will of the Wise? The Wild Wise or something like that? I don't know. But this is like the second of this entry. The second one. This game looks really interesting. It just looks visually interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna be picking it up. I'll probably just see a gameplay, but it looks really interesting. Also, Bleeding Edge is one of those games that I don't know if I'm gonna be picking up, since I'm not really a multiplayer type person. I'm more of a single player. So there's that. So now we're gonna get into Star Wars: The Fallen Order. In EA they show gameplay. In Microsoft they show badass trailer. This game is one of those games that I just look. Here's the thing: if it's a character, I know this is an actor, that it's face render, but if it's gonna be telling a new story, I would want to have our own character customization, to us be our own Jedi, to sort of like that, to be more immersive. That's what I want. So there's that. I wish they had that, but they just don't. So there's that. Okay, nonetheless, this game, when I saw the gameplay, it just felt like any other generic. It didn't have like the wow factor. Still looks good, but I would love to see more of it. Just a little, I don't know, it's just that the demo was like so much, but I don't know, it's just one of those games that I'm not 100% sure. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's one of those games that I want to like it, but now that I see all of this, it's just I don't know how I feel. Like I want some cool cinematic shots. I want more gameplay. This demo was only of one small little bit, but I want to see much more stuff. You know, like a scene of him being like in the snow, or being somewhere else, or are you gonna go into a spaceship and go to the galaxy, explore more stuff? Those are games that I'm just I don't know. That's why I'm like, So there's that one. The other one is called the Blair Witch Project game. It really looks like a game. It looks like taking Slenderman game and Outlast and kind of mixing together with great graphics. That's what it looks like. But it really is really interesting. I'm excited to make this game. The movie, on the other hand, it is a great film, knowing that it was actually filmed, like it was actually planned, like it's not real. Kind of takes a little bit of that immersed element. But nonetheless, it looks really interesting. It really does. I feel like taking that and putting it to like a video game, it will be much more immersive. So there's that. Now the other one is Cyberpunk 2077. We finally got a release date. I'm happy with it. There's that. It is gonna be in 2020, which I'm kind of sad about. The good thing is that Star Wars Fallen Order is going to be this year, like in November, before the movie comes out, I'm guessing. There's that. But nonetheless, I am excited for Cyberpunk 27. I like the whole concept of Cyberpunk concept, and I want Cyberpunk 2077. I was really excited. Huge fan of Blade Runner, and then Cyberpunk 27 kind of like a little bit cues of that element. So I'm excited. It is open world. I don't know, it's just that I love Night City. I love the whole like sci-fi, cyberpunk-ish. I like the neon lights. I like the fashion. I like all that stuff. Hopefully I make more videos kind of making stuff related to that concept. All of these things, so that's one thing I would talk about. The other one is can call it Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds, the first trailer looked really interesting. The second trailer we got was okay. It was it was good, but it didn't seem like more interesting. So there's that. That's all I have to say about it. I know it's developed by the people that create Fallout New Vegas, but that's all I know, and the game looks really interesting. So there's that. The other one is called 20 Minutes. Now this game looks really interesting. I like the idea of the camera being up here and kind of face down and telling stories, and kind of like the guy's time traveling or something like, I don't know. Nonetheless, it looks really interesting. Okay, I love the whole that kind of like a drone shot feel thing. That makes it more interesting, but I don't know if I'm gonna be picking it up. I know Star Wars Fallen Order might pick it up. Cyberpunk, obviously. Outer Worlds, I don't know. And 12 minutes, probably not. But I don't know. See some game, I don't know. Depending on price, I don't know. The other one's called Way to the Woods, and it's the one where it comes out a deer and the deer antlers kind of light up. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like that little gimmick. I'm more into like the whole graphical side of games. I like the art style of games. But there's that. The other one is Borderlands 3. Looks really interesting. I like it. They show trailers, stuff like that. It kind of sucks that Handsome Jack's not going to be in this one, but he died on the previous one, so there's that. I don't know. I wish they could have got a villain that was more like Handsome Jack, or they would revive Handsome Jack again, but in more like sinister way. Kind of like his face got removed and it got put into somebody else. I don't know, something much more, a little bit more gory, but nonetheless, stuff like that. And the last one is called Halo Infinite. When I saw this one, it reminded me more like a Halo 1 style, Halo 2, which I love those games, and it looked really cool. I believe we saw Cortana at the end. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if she's gonna be the villain or not. I feel like she might be, she might not be. I don't know. I have to wait. And I saw the Halo ring got destroyed, like part of it got destroyed. Looks really interesting. I am excited for Halo Infinite. there was a part in there that I'm like, oh, it looked like they were about to show gameplay, but that's about it. Yeah, I wish they would show gameplay of it, but I want to see more of this game, much more, like more of different places where you're gonna go. Same with like Star Wars Fallen Order. I want to see much more like settings, places, cool stuff. Makes me excited. So those are the games that I saw for the Microsoft EA 2000. I mean not EA. I mean E3 event. I don't know why I said EA. But hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later, and I might do one of the other events like Square Enix, Ubisoft, Nintendo. So it's that. See you guys later, and bye.